right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself in situations where he's a sitting duck. Now, can he put all of that together and operate in NFL?
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft from South Carolina by way of Oklahoma. It's Spencer Rattler.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a 1st down or 2. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Broncos offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A first down throw for Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and a yard. Throwing is Nix. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A run here, it's McLaughlin. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Rattler. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's Rattler. Quick throw, taken in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across. Found a soft spot in the zone, and quarterback's able to put it on him.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he'll be taken down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he will power his way into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-3 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run over center with Williams.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. It's another run here for Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Rattler now back to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Open man, right side, he's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. The tight end, Moreau, is in motion. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On the give, this is Kamara. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Now Kamara. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Throwing is Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Kamara going to try to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss. On
the ground, McLaughlin. And And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The run game not helping them out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for Denver. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Rattler. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short. They've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now it's Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
This one to the tight end, Trotman.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. A give, and here comes Williams. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Here's Rattler. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Rattler now back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll go again here with Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Jawan Johnson, touchdown 6.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have cut the deficit to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Second down and 8. To throw, it's Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing is Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give running right with Kamara. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now Rattler gonna throw. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll send him over to the left. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Slot receiver headed right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're gonna see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. He'll tuck, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll run here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice 1st down pickup there by Troy Franklin. And Mike, if there's one thing he is not going to have to learn or make a real big adjustment in the NFL is from time and time again, they're just going to tell him, go deep, run fast, and we're going to throw it as far as we can, because there might not be a more explosive receiver in this rookie class than Franklin. 14 touchdowns last year. That was tied for 3rd in the FBS. This guy is a home run hitter, and they're going to try to give him as many opportunities downfield all season long.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score! Game on! Troy Franklin! Touchdown, Denver! That his 2nd touchdown tonight. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll try to run for it.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.